Lost in Space brings the Robinson family back to screens after 50 years away. Created by Netflix under the creative eye of executive producer Zack Estrin. Sazama and Burk Sharpless, the science fiction drama takes viewers back into the harrowing world of the Robinsons. The family, comprised of John, played by Toby Stephens, Maureen, Molly Parker, Judy, Taylor Russell, Penny, Mina Sunwall, and Will, Maxwell Jenkins, are part of a colony who leave Earth to inhabit a newly discovered planet, Alpha Centauri. But en route a freak accident tears a handful of ships, including the Robinsons, off course, causing them to crash land on an unknown planet. Things are worsened further when the family comes across Drive. Zachary Smith, Parker Posey, trapped on the new planet with no way of contacting the mothership. The protagonists are forced to find a way back to the colony before they are stranded forever. Zach, Matt, and Burk have built an incredible world within Lost in Space's 10 episodes. The trio have shot an incredible-looking series, which continuously impresses with interesting sets, both inside and outside. Their vibrant world is showcased perfectly, with some jaw-dropping cinematography which blends the natural alien world with the sci-fi tech seamlessly. The episodes are structured into something similar to a feature-length film. Each group of episodes works as an act, building up conflict and tension in the first episode, and delivering a satisfying payoff 2 or 3 episodes later. And although nearly all of the situational problems presented to the Robinsons are well thought out and exciting, the conflicts brought up by the so-called villains of the show appear menial in comparison. Judy being encased in ice in the first episode incites a meaningful tension that she may not make it out alive, while comparatively Drive Smith's minor wrongdoings come across as menial. Each problem that arises is made even more thrilling by watching the Robinsons figure out how to solve it. Every member of the family brings something to the table: engineer, doctor, Navy SEAL, etc., and their SS are used accordingly when needed. Seeing a group of scientists fix their problems using their knowledge of chemistry, physics, and biology is a refreshing change for television right now, and it seems like the writers have actively avoided creating issues that could be ended by pure violence or unbelievable science fiction. The one exception to this is the inclusion of Robot. Will's iconic companion is vastly different to how he was portrayed in the original series. Acting as more of an omniscient alien than a robot, he is guilty of appearing at the final moment to save any Robinson at risk on more than one occasion. It can be forgiven. However, as the relationship between Will and Robot takes surprising turns throughout the series, and is certain to leave viewers guessing where the unknown AIs truly lie. But even more perplexing is Parker's Drive Smith. Although certainly the villain of the show, her actions throughout the show are confusing and come across as pointless. She is understandably evil and wants to get ahead of everyone else, but after showing no proficiency in spaceflight, engineering or survival, it's difficult to envision her succeeding without the help of the Robinsons, of whom she is trying to hinder at every turn. Despite the character's shortcomings, Parker plays a compelling bad who is easy to dislike and intriguing to watch. Similarly, each of the Robinsons' actors provide good performances, and play their archetypes well, rounding off the cast nicely. The cinematic world built by the writers and producers is something to be admired, but the villains introduced in later episodes are underwhelming, and in some cases pointless. While Will's robot is an interesting story mechanic, the overarching plot doesn't move on too far from where it begins. This is later redeemed by the meaningful character progression given throughout the series, but ultimately may leave viewers feeling a little disappointed with the season's conclusion. Lost in Space is available on Netflix.